Bonjour and welcome to Easy Puppy Training Channel, your dog's first choice. How are you today? Let's talk about how to choose a good breeder. Well, first, to choose a breeder, you can ask around you if someone knows a reputable breeder. For example, ask your vet. I asked my vet, but he didn't know a Weimaraner breeder in the area. So I have made some research online, and I first check the Kennel Club, because those who are Kennel Club registered, first of all, they are following a code of ethic, and also it give you the advantage to know the exact identity and traceability of your puppy's ancestors, and also about the breeder, because you get all the details of the breeder and everything. So like this you can avoid first to be scammed. You can avoid to, you know, if they are registered, it means they are following a certain rules, so they cannot do anything. So you are avoiding puppy farms, which is very important too. What else? When you first, when you will call the breeder, and then maybe they will say, oh, you want a female there, oh, I have only one left, and you cannot visit the puppy quick, and you want to give a deposit. No, never do that. You have to visit the breeder. So first you have the phone call. You call, you talk to them, you start to see, ask questions, and they should ask you questions to know if you are, so what you are doing, why you want a dog, and if your life is um, adjusted to having a dog. I mean, at least the breed you have chosen. So you see, this is already a sign. If they ask you questions or send you a questionnaire or not. My breeder has sent me a questionnaire, I answer it, and then she was agree we meet, so we met. And so never send money or give a deposit if you don't, before visiting the breeder. Where first visit, you see where they are living, you feel, you have the feeling of the place and the people, and how is the breeder. Ask questions, how many bitches they have, how many liters they do per year, how old is the mom, how many pregnancy she got before this one, how old she was when she got the first pregnancy. We don't want the female being too young, and same not too old to get her litters. Also ask a lot of questions about the personality of the dogs. What is their personality? And yes, and then you decide if they look serious, if you are happy with that. And a very important point you should ask is for referrals. They should give you referrals from the previous customer. This is the best things you can get from a breeder, to know a bit more about your dog, your future dog's personality. And yes, this is very, very important actually. But also ask about the vaccination, when they are going to do the first vaccination. Usually it's at 8 weeks, just before you take your dogs home, and then you will do a second vaccination at 10 weeks, and 1 week after you can walk your dog. So this is exactly what is happening with me and my puppy. So this is a great timing, because sometimes you need to wait 4 weeks, and this is not so good. And yes, from 6 weeks old, you can they could be vaccinated, but then they need to be they need their second vaccination at 1 month later, and then they need a third vaccination at another month later. So that's not so great, because you need to walk your puppy as quick as possible, because your socialization time is very short. But I will talk about that in another video about socialization. But ask about that: which vaccination, at what age, what they feed their dogs, and that's also important. Ask as well what they are going to give you the day you pick up your puppy. Usually they give you security blanket, a little toy, or something with the smell of the litter. When I got Goldie, she had her little collar with each puppy has a different color. She has her color. When I pick up Gaia, she didn't have any color, so I was a bit in trouble to put the security belt in the car on her. Yes, so this is those questions. Ask the breeder, what are you going to get? Also, for example, when I got Goldie, she was a pedigree from a Kennel Club registered breeder, and they give me a fantastic booklet with all the history of the parents, and the a lot of information about the dog. And they give me, inside there were also some pictures about her from a different age. So it was really amazing. For Gaia, I got few pieces of paper with some information, but it wasn't so professional as the first one. So you see, it's important, just ask. And I also didn't get the pedigree. I had to buy it online later. But for Goldie, I got everything. So you see, there are different kind of quality breeders. So yes, it's important. Don't hesitate to ask a lot of questions. What do they do regarding socialization? Is the puppy habituated to all the kind of noise in the house, to different kind of people already? And that's very important. See if the dogs are, the mom and the dad, they are relaxed or stressed, things like this, because the parents' personality mean will explain you a lot about your future puppy's personality. So ask questions and ask referrals. I think that's the best. And like this, you can, yes, you can decide when you see, oh, this one has this puppy, and he's amazing, and it's a relaxed dog, and playful, a great personality because of this or that. That's very important, you know. With Goldie, a few years later, I got her. I sent an email to the breeder to tell them that she was an amazing dog and everything. I sent them a referral, but it wasn't my intention, because in France we don't really work with referrals that much as in England. But here it's really a reference. And ask that, really, it will help you. So yes, Kennel Club is good. If you don't go through Kennel Club, be very careful, and visit the breeder. This is my best advice. Ask for referrals, but go and visit the breeder. I would suggest as well to visit 2 times if it's not too far. The first time to see if you think the breeder is great, the puppies are healthy, and the mom and dad as well, and mentally healthy. And yes, then you decide if you want the puppy or not, and then you go to visit maybe at 6 weeks old 2 weeks before to pick up the puppy. Like this, you can see again, talk again with the breeder. And also, the breeder should send you pictures. Yes, because it's nice to see how the puppies are growing up. And so a good breeder should send you lots of pictures for you to see and follow. As soon as you send a deposit and you have a puppy, they should send you a photo. Another things I didn't like very much with this breeder for Gaia is that when I was there, you go the first time, you want to choose your puppy, and she said that she would decide at the end who will have who. And I don't think this is really great, because then you don't know if the puppy you carry in your arms and the one you have chosen will be yours or not. Or with Goldie, I have chosen first day. She had the purple color, and she was my puppy until the end. She sent me pictures. So you see, it's there are different quality of breeders, and there are some who really care of the puppy. Another point, very important. For Goldie, I couldn't pick her up before 11 weeks because of my work, and there were no problem at all. And this time for Gaia, I had a dog at home, and she was sick, so I couldn't pick her up, and the breeder wasn't caring at all, she said, I'm busy, you have to take the puppy in 2 days. I keep her 2 more days, that's it. So you see, this is not very serious and professional in my opinion, because especially when you are I mean, a breeder, you need to care if there is a potential risk for the puppy going into the new house, and waiting a few days more, the risk doesn't exist. There is things to take in consideration there. So, well, this is, I wanted to share this a little bit, my experience, for you to see what are the points that are important. So ask the breeder, in case I cannot take the puppy at 8 weeks, is it fine in case there is something happening? Because I was about me to give up for the dog, but luckily the dog that was sick was getting better, so I took the risk, and knowing that it was a small risk, but yes, this is important. Yeah, ask a lot of questions to the breeder. Well, I hope this was helpful. If you have any question, don't hesitate. Ask me, email me, and I'll be happy to answer. Bye bye.